This is Jay Addison from CryptoBiz Magazine. We are live in Las Vegas at the Inside Bitcoins convention. We're here with Paul Puey, the CEO and co-founder of AirBitz. Tell us a little bit about AirBitz.
So AirBitz is a company building, and we've just launched today a mobile app for Bitcoin. It is an integrated business directory and wallet, and our target is definitely the average consumer and the Bitcoin evangelist. We want to build a great app product that the Bitcoin evangelist can refer new users to Bitcoin and feel comfortable that these people will have a safe, secure, and easy to use wallet. And it's also very familiar. It is implemented in such a way that creation of the wallet utilizes simply just a login and password, which is what people are used to in financial and mobile banking.
So please expand on your business directory. I know you guys also operate a directory which is tied in with that wallet, is it not?
It is, and actually we launched the directory even before we launched the wallet. It was launched in March and April of this year. It's on the web, it's on iOS, it's on Android, and where we set ourselves apart is in the quality of the curation of the listings and the ability to search for these listings. We have a pretty robust search engine that allows you to search by city, state, country, by current location, GPS located on your device, and it also lets you search by category, and you have almost 200 different categories, or by the name of the business. And one thing we do, unlike a lot of other directories, is that we launch region by region. We know that it's tough to build a good quality, highly curated directory everywhere in the world. So instead of saying, hey, we've launched and we have 7,000 listings around the world, but there's no one area that we have high confidence in. Instead, we launch and we say we had initially maybe 300 listings, but we're only in 3 states in the country. And that's the way it was in March and April. Today, we've fully launched in 14 different countries, a lot of the major countries that have adopted Bitcoin, and we have over 3,200 listings. And we tell people, if we're not launched in your country, don't even bother. If we are launched in your country, we have very high confidence that we've got just about every brick and mortar merchant and a good chance of a lot of the online web merchants as well. So you can actually search for online merchants and businesses in the Bitcoin space using our directory.
So if somebody is in any type of business, a coffee shop, a restaurant, whatever it is, and let's say they want to get on your directory. Now, do you guys also offer a discount, or would they offer a discount to the people that are using the AirBitz wallet? Is that the idea?
Actually, we encourage merchants to offer a discount for not necessarily using the AirBitz wallet, but just for accepting Bitcoin. So when people search for, say, a coffee shop in an area, we actually highlight right on the front of the search results if a business gives a discount for taking Bitcoin. We think that's a valuable thing. We think that's what's really going to help Bitcoin adoption when people see the value proposition of using a Bitcoin versus a credit card. And so we want to give back to those merchants, like actually drive traffic to their business. So we hand curate all of these listings, but we do allow people to let us know which listings now take Bitcoin. They're right on our front page. They can submit a new business. And all we ask for is the name of the business, a URL to their webpage, an email address, and whether or not the business offers a Bitcoin discount. And based on that, we have curators that will actually build a great and beautiful listing, scrape their website for a description, website for some photos. We'll add social media links to the listing, hours of operation, a lot of detail that you just won't find in other business directories. We go ahead and put that effort to add to ours.
So if somebody wants to sign up their business, it's really easy, as you just mentioned. Go right to your website, which is airbitz.com.
airbitz.co, AIRBITZ.co.
Okay. So they go there, and on the front page, there's a spot where they can actually just sign up their business. They don't even have to get a hold of you guys. Is that?
Absolutely. They just click submit a business on our homepage, and they'll get a super tiny little form. Once again, just 4 little pieces of information, and give us a couple days, and we'll go ahead and add the business. If the business is in a region that we have not yet launched, then it won't get added until that region gets launched. But feel free to send us an email, info@airbitz.co, and give us a nudge if there's a country that you're in and you feel like really should be on the directory, and you can help us ensure that we're up to date. Then we've actually bumped up the priority of several countries because we had an evangelist in that area that wanted coverage and loved our directory.
That sounds great.
We're happy to do that and really, really work with the community on providing a resource for these evangelists to promote Bitcoin.
Do you have any vision of adding any altcoins at some point to this?
We definitely do have that vision. We have an interesting data model in our wallet where you create an account, which is a login, password, and 4-digit PIN. And inside of that account, you can create an arbitrary number of wallets. And right now, you can differentiate the wallet by saying, okay, this wallet is tied to a specific fiat currency, meaning that any transaction that goes into that wallet, we will save the fiat currency value of that wallet at the time of the transaction. But we have a data model that abstracts these types of wallets, different types of wallets. So we can actually create wallets that, in addition to being different fiat value wallets, they're also different coin wallets. But that infrastructure does require a bit of work. And that would have to be built into the Bitcoin project that we use called LibBitcoin, which is a library that re-implements the Bitcoin protocol and client-server model. And right now that currently only supports Bitcoin. The head developer of that project is Amir Taki, who is the head developer of Dark Wallet. And we work really closely with him on this Bitcoin re-implementation. And he does have strong interest in incorporating some other altcoins, such as Litecoin, Dogecoin, and whatnot. He's expressed that interest to us. So if that gets incorporated, and we actually, this is an open call to developers that have an altcoin that they'd like to promote. If they go ahead and put that functionality into LibBitcoin, then that would go a long ways in getting it into wallets that support and utilize LibBitcoin.
That makes sense. So what is it? I mean, you guys sound like you've got a really fantastic business model. I mean, it's, we're all about supporting the community, and that's what you guys have really done with this directory, right? Is to try and also promote people accepting Bitcoins, and through the directory, through the wallet, trying to make it easy for the regular people, right? Your average consumer instead of a techie.
Absolutely. I mean, I am a technical person. I've worked in technology in Silicon Valley for nearly a decade. But at the same time, I've been first and foremost a part of the community. And I've worked in small business in addition to being a technologist. And so I see where the consumers and the merchants merge, and where a lot of the friction comes about when that merge of consumer and business and technology come into place. So we're trying to solve that with AirBitz. And being first and foremost a Bitcoin evangelist, like I am one of the organizers of the San Diego Bitcoin Meetup. I'm part of the San Diego Bitcoin Association. And we saw as individuals, as co-founders in our company, some of the friction, the pain points involved with introducing people, businesses into Bitcoin. And we said, this is a solvable problem. It's going to require some good insight, good engineering, good design, but it's a solvable problem. There's no reason why Bitcoin can't feel much more familiar and be easy to introduce to the masses.
That sounds great. What's the key philosophy behind the company, and what do you see for AirBitz's future?
So our philosophy is the true core value of Bitcoin, which is financial autonomy and financial privacy. Financial autonomy meaning that you should own your keys, own your money, be in control of it. And obviously financial privacy, similar to the values of Dark Wallet and LibBitcoin, which is the project we leverage. We believe in some of those similar values. And so that is what we've built into our product and into our company, and a lot of people at our company feel the exact same way. We think that's important for people to control their own money, not only from an ideological point of view, but actually from a technical point of view. I'm going to be giving a talk at Inside Bitcoin's conference today about the importance of wallets that give you financial autonomy from a technical ease of use point of view. People don't really see that, but it is a difficult challenge for hosted wallets to provide a user experience where they can guarantee that funds are sent when we want to send them. Right? If I want to send money to somebody, I want to know that it's getting sent when I request the send. And when a hosted wallet pulls funds, they generally have to only hold a small amount of those funds available for spending at any point in time. And so I'm at the mercy of other people that have accounts with the same provider spending money, thereby not allowing me to spend my money.
Got it.
It's kind of like a shared internet connection, right? When my neighbors are using a whole lot of bandwidth, I don't get it.
Yes.
That's what you can kind of liken a hosted wallet to. But that's a trade-off for them. They can put more money available online, but if they do that, then they risk hacking attempts, and the security is significantly decreased. So we think financial autonomy is not just for ownership of money, but it's also to provide a feasible user experience as a spending wallet.
Fantastic. Paul Puey, CEO and co-founder of AirBitz, thanks kindly for joining us today.
No, pleasure being on the show.
One more question.
Sure.
January 1st, 2015, what do you think the price of Bitcoin is going to be?
All right, let's double it. It's got to be able to double it. I think that's pretty reasonable. It's below 1,000, but above whatever it is, 300 something.
Something
today.
like that today, yeah.
Call it at 600. That's a good round.
600 is a great one.
600 sounds pretty good.
Fantastic. Thanks, Paul.
All right, cool.
This is Jay Addison from CryptoBiz Magazine, live from Meckler Media's Inside Bitcoins conference in Las Vegas. Remember to subscribe to CryptoBiz Magazine at CryptoBizMag.com. Follow us on Twitter at CryptoBizMag. Thanks for joining us, and learn more at CryptoBizMagazine.com.